welcome to my channel, CarmelDvine. It is your girl Divine. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Know if you are here, it is for a reason. The Most High Divine needs you to hear this message today. I'm here as your Divine Messenger to relay that message to you. Okay, so today I have another pick a card for you on what does your aura say about you. Your aura is like the metaphysical suit that aligns your whole body, that connects you to the metaphysical realm, the spiritual realm, just to say it in more basic terms, okay? So what does your aura say about you? What does your aura give off to other people? What do other people feel when they are around you, okay? What color could be your aura, okay? These are the questions that we are going to be finding out with this pick a card. So if you are interested in knowing what your aura gives off, what does your aura say about you and your personality, keep watching. Okay, so we have 4 piles for you to pick from today. This is going to be your card selection. We have the first with the rose quartz raw crystal, the second with the lavender bottle, the third with the lapis lazuli, and the fourth with the black tourmaline. And these are some random little notes that I will be picking randomly for each of you. So whichever one you get is going to be just a random word that's going to be just connecting to what people feel about your aura when they first see you. Okay, if you chose pile number 1 with the rose quartz crystal, this is your reading for what your aura gives off. Well, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon in reverse, okay, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so right off the back, what I'm getting for you, your aura immediately screams that you have been through a lot. You've been through a lot of heartbreak. You've been through a lot of betrayal, and that you are not easily open to people being in your space. I feel like you have a lot of past trauma to where you had people stab you in your back, and you've had a lot of hidden enemies. So now you're kind of, I don't want to say paranoid, but you're just kind of reluctant to allowing any and everybody into your space, which I would understand given your background. But yeah, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you definitely are someone who is aligning with your destiny, with your true node, I'm getting as well. I feel like with these, people feel like you are very smart, you are very dedicated. I feel like people know that you are very spiritual as well. But yeah, I feel like your aura does kind of give off a sense of mental agony as well, and being very distrusting in people in general. Okay, we're going to pull some more cards. So I feel like you are someone who is really wanting to branch out. I feel like at this time you're kind of wanting to kind of change that about yourself. I feel like I feel like your aura does actually give off the fact that you have been through a lot of changes in your life, okay? And that you are going to go through a life-altering change as well in your future, just because of your transformations that you have been through, going through this kind of death period where you kind of died internally, spiritually, emotionally, okay, I feel like. Because the 10s represents ending of cycles and completions, and also the Wheel of Fortune also indicates cycles and stuff like that. So I feel like your birth chart is lit, okay? I feel like you did have a lot of fear and anxiety that you had to kind of get through over time, that you were learning lessons, learning a lot of karmic lessons through this lifetime. And your aura does give you a sense of wisdom, like you have been through a lot, so you know a lot of things when it comes to the physical world. And also your aura does give off that you don't like broke people, or you don't like being broke, or you don't like not having money or not having the security that you want in your life, okay? I feel like if somebody's going to approach you, they better have some type of stability or security, not just in finances, but within their emotions as well, okay? Within their sense of who they are, or their physical being, okay? I feel like you're someone who is very honest, and you're going to be pretty blunt and straightforward about the truth. I feel like you're someone who reveals a lot of truth within other people, so you may literally tell people about themselves and you don't really care, like 333. Yeah, so I feel like you are very connected to your intuition as well. have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like some people even may feel as if you are into some dark magic or divination, or some people may feel like you are kind of immature or needing to do some more opening up as far as learning other things other than what you want to learn or what you want to study on. Because I feel like you do a lot of studying and learning, but I feel like your aura kind of gives off a stubborn vibe as well. I'm hearing green, so your aura could be green. I will be making another video on colors and their metaphysical meaning, so subscribe to my channel if you're feeling my vibe, so we can go ahead and stay tuned with that. We can kind of dig deeper to certain things. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, so you're definitely having a new beginning in your life upon this change, upon this transformation and transition. I feel like with this Ace of Wands, I feel like you are going to have a lot of inspiration, okay? I feel like if you are an artist or someone who does anything if you're like a creator or does something in the creative realm, you're going to have a lot of inspiration because of the things that you have experienced in your life and because of the hardships that you have been through. This is giving you a lot of inspiration, a lot of passion, a lot of drive. This is what kind of sets you off to actually do things, because if you didn't go through anything in your life, you wouldn't feel as much of the goal to actually go after your goals and to go after the things that you really want for yourself, okay? It gives you some sort of energy, some sort of vitality, okay? Coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, okay? I do feel like your aura, it's like a half and half, like, you know, so resonate this with you. I do feel like some people feel like you play the victim a little bit too much. Like you victimize yourself, okay, because of maybe what you go through, and you kind of put yourself in situations. Like, please don't feel offended, you know, pile number one, but this is just other people and how they feel about your aura, okay? I feel like you do a lot of reflecting back to other people, okay? With this Moon card in reverse, I feel like sometimes people can't even, I feel like it's very mysterious as well. Sometimes people can't even really get to like even me right now, it's kind of hard to read your aura, because I feel like you have protected yourself a lot, and you protect your destiny, and you protect your aura because you know how powerful your aura is. And I feel like people sometimes try to penetrate your aura in some kind of way. Oh yeah, see, this Ten of Swords literally try to fly away. So yeah, you try to stay away from people too. You try not to stay too much in people's space. I feel like you don't even allow people to get too much in your space to even really sense your aura. Card number one. Okay, let's clarify these cards real quick. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for me, Spirit. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. And thank you. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have the Empress and the Hanged Man. Yeah. So you're definitely someone who is very much in a position of power. I feel like your aura gives off that you are loving luxury. Like, you really love luxury. Like I was saying before, like, you like to be treated as if you are a queen, as if you are this empress, I'm saying. Whether you're a male or a female, you just give off that Empress energy. You sit on your throne. You definitely love to dress very well. I'm getting like you like to dress. You like to incorporate fashion into your everyday life. So that does also play a big part in how people see you and your aura, because you're someone who is very much invigorating, I'm hearing, okay? So as well, so you are very protective of your aura, but at the same time, you're not scared to express yourself through art and through beauty and through your physical being, okay? And you're not scared to express the fact that you like the finer things in life, okay? Which is beautiful, okay? You could be, I don't know why I'm getting Capricorn, but you definitely could be a Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, or a Gemini watching. And with this Hanged Man in reverse, it feels like your aura definitely does give off that don't fuck with me, leave me alone, I don't really care. Like almost this nonchalant energy as well too. Like, yeah. And it kind of like throws people off sometimes to where they don't even know whether they can approach you, or they or that you even like them. Maybe some people feel like you don't like them when it really is not the case, that you're just protecting yourself, you're protecting your space, okay? Clarify the moon in reverse. Clarify the moon in reverse. Okay, yeah, 9 of Swords. So yeah, like I was saying before, pile number 1, this 9 of Swords, this definitely, your aura kind of gives off that you have definitely been through some mental entrapment. You have definitely been through, that you kind of worry a lot too, that you've definitely been through some anxiety as well in your life, okay? I don't feel like you're going through this now. I feel like also you pick up a lot of energy. I feel like you are very empathic and very sensitive, so you do go through a lot of these spells of depression. I feel like you should definitely keep your rose quartz on you, keep your heart space open, keep your heart space balanced, okay, to cleanse out any of that negative energy, and also raise your vibration to kind of forgive and let go of the hardships and hard things that you have been through, especially with other people in your relationships. I feel like you're always kind of looking around the corner, looking behind your shoulder, trying to see who is trying to stab you in the back, because you have been stabbed in the back so many times. And I feel like I get that, and I feel like a lot of people do understand that about you as well. Okay, so people do like to give you your space, okay, and try not to judge you on those things. 111. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Clarify number 1. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so you're someone who likes to kind of be single and not really mingle too much. Like, your aura does kind of give off that, like, I'm not really into relationships right now either. Yeah, Temperance. Yeah, that antagonist energy, okay? Not really wanting to be in a relationship. Clarify the 10 of Swords, Spirit. I'm definitely getting a red aura as well. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you're very much an individualist. You're someone who likes to stand alone. You're a lone wolf. Someone who cannot really mend well with groups and teamwork, okay? I feel like, people try to pass judgment on you because of that, but really it's just what you've been through. And I feel like at this moment in time, you're just really working on yourself and releasing all the fear and anxiety when it comes to that. I do feel like you are healing that part of yourself, part number 1, and you are coming into terms with the fact that you are going to have to forgive and let go and release, and come into a space where you can actually have relationships and enjoy the finer things in life without having to look over your shoulder to see who's trying to stab you in your back and betray you, because of the fact that you are very much I feel like you're a very attractive person. I feel like you definitely enjoy to dress nice and be I'm getting be in the spotlight, but I feel like that's not too much of your desire, but you don't mind it at the same time. Okay, getting Libra energy. Okay, I'm gonna pull some of my cards for you, my note cards. Ooh. It's kind of windy today, so Virgo, definitely could be Virgo. Okay, there's Judgment. So we have I analyze. Yeah, so you like to analyze people. You like to analyze your situations before you kind of go into things, okay? You're very reluctant to kind of go into people's space, okay? And you're very much feminine, you're mutable, okay? Adaptable, critical, receptive, calm, competent, perfectionist, purity, service, routine, hypochondriac, quiet, inner Christ. So yeah, you're definitely a quiet person. You keep to yourself, and yeah, you're very much a studious person as well. I feel like stay dedicated on top. You are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. All of the fruits of your labor will manifest great results. Stay grounded, consistent, and precise. Even when you feel like stopping or giving up, don't. You're extremely close to reaching your goals. And then on the bottom we have push forward. So like I said, if you are healing through something right now, if you are going through a phase in your life where you are transitioning and making a change, and you are trying to protect your destiny, protect your aura right now, keep going. I just saw 1313. Okay, your ancestors and angels are encouraging you to keep moving forward, even if you feel like you have moved backwards because of a bad decision. Know that it is a part of your journey. The detour will make you stronger and push you farther forward to make up for it. Okay, I might need need to reword that. Yeah, you get the gist, okay? So let me pick one of these 4 note cards or little note keepers for you. Pile number 1, and sing. Yeah, okay, sing. You got the word sing. So you might be a singer, okay, of some sort, or you may rap or do some type of artistry with your voice, or you may need to just sing, okay? You probably do sing about your hardships. You sing about your depression, and that is what helps you heal. That's what helps cleanse your throat chakra, so you can actually be able to express yourself, so people can understand you more. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If anything resonated, give this video a like, a thumbs up, and comment down below. Okay, so going on to the next pile. Okay, pile number 2. You chose the lavender bottle. Let me smell this real quick. Lavender smells so good. It's very protective. Okay. Very calming, relaxing. Okay, pile number 2. We have the Lovers. Okay. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Tower. Okay, yeah. I feel like your aura, I'm hearing orange, so you could have an orange aura. You could, it doesn't have to be, but this is just what I'm hearing. Okay, we have the Lovers, so definitely could be a Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So definitely Gemini, definitely Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy, I mean. And we have the Tower in reverse. So I feel like you are someone that kind of gives off the aura that you really like balanced relationships. You're someone that likes to be in harmony with your relationships. I feel like you really like to communicate with this Queen of Swords. You really like to communicate and stress truth to people. You like to be able to have authentic and honest relationships with people. Your aura does give off, I feel like you are a healthy person when it comes to your relationships, and you want to be a healthy person when it comes to your relationships as well. Okay, I feel like this is something that you strive for in life because of, with this Tower in reverse, I feel like you've had some Tower moments with relationships, kind of going into the deep end with people, and kind of not being able to kind of keep it up. I feel like, so you kind of, I'm hearing desperate. So it's not like, please don't be offended, pile number 2, but it's like almost like you really are eager to explain yourself and explain your truth to people. I feel like your aura, you could definitely have a blue aura as well. I'm getting like a lighter blue aura, or yellow, but yeah, yellow orange, fitted to you. But yeah, I feel like you definitely like to relieve situations, and I feel like you are not someone who takes shit. I feel like people see that within your aura. You're someone who is very, very much approachable, and you can be able to have a conversation with. I feel like you are definitely a good listener. You communicate fast. Okay, I feel like you may talk fast, or you just like to talk a lot. Okay, so I'm definitely getting Gemini energy with this pile. Okay, I feel like you're someone who likes to kind of avoid drama. Okay, I'm hearing gossip, so you might be someone who gossips a lot as well. So this is really just a save face. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, you know, save face for the fact that you have had disruptive relationships in your life. And I feel like your aura just gives off the fact that you really, really strive for harmonious relationships, and that you really want people that are going to love you and support you just as much as you love and support them. And you kind of want to express that through your communication and talking with people. Okay, I definitely feel like you have a job where you have to communicate a lot, or some type of career path where you communicate a lot. Let's clarify the Lovers, Spirit. Clarify the Lovers. What does Pile 2's aura give off about them? I'm hearing receptive. Okay, yeah, with this 2 of Cups in reverse, you may have had a falling out in relationships, and sometimes your mouth can kind of get you in trouble with people. And I feel like you had done a lot of meditating and contemplation when it comes to certain situations in your life. I feel like people feel like you may overthink a little bit as well. I'm getting. I feel like also as well, you very much reflect a lot of energy. I'm hearing project as well. I feel like you project energy back to other people. I feel like you try to give like a mutual, I feel like you try to, I feel like when you communicate with others and you have this sense about you that wants to give people whatever they're giving to you, and sometimes people can't really handle that all the time. Pile number 2, clarify the 8 of Wands. You're someone who likes to travel. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're someone who likes to study others. Got that Virgo energy on the bottom. You're someone who very much observant of other people and studies others. And I feel like people can't really. This is another pile. You could have came from pile number 1. People can't really get to the root of what your aura really gives off to them. I feel like people may feel a little bit confused as well as to who you truly are. You may say one thing and actually make people feel another. So people can't really connect with what you tell them to who they see you to be. Okay, I'm getting Libra energy. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. So yeah, you definitely like to express how you have been feeling, or people feel like you need to express how you are feeling. You need to express your depression, or people have people in your surroundings, your people that like love you, your friends and your family, they really are concerned about you. Pile number 2, you might have to watch pile number 3, but pile number 2 very much are concerned about you because they feel like you have this tower that's going on that you're not addressing, and it's causing you some chaos within your own life. I feel like you need to speak your truth, because I feel like you are this person that is a communicator, and I feel like you kind of been holding that back just to kind of keep peace within a situation. I feel like you're someone who likes to keep peace and harmony, but at the same time it kind of stifles you at the same time because you're not really expressing your truth. Sometimes you have to feel rage, sometimes you have to feel anger, and if you keep that bottled up, because you're going to feel it anyway. You know, if you have these emotions towards something, depending on who you are, you're going to respond to things a certain way. And if you keep it bottled up without communicating, this can kind of cause some havoc within your life. And I feel like your aura kind of gives off that, okay, I want to have peace in my life, but at the same time, I want to scream at the top of my lungs. So it's kind of like that duality, that Gemini back and forth energy. So yeah, that's the energy you kind of give off sometimes. Yeah, because this is my story. This is depression, worry, stress. Oh no, which one is this? This is the kind of song. Okay, clarify the Queen of Swords. That could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So you might be going through something within your family situation, your home. You're probably not feeling happy within your home. You're probably not feeling happy within your current love life right now. As I feel like you may even be going through some sort of addiction. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Clarify the 10 of Wands. And you're not fooling anybody. Pile number 2. Okay, your aura is giving off the fact that you were going through a lot. I feel like you have you try to give this poker face, but it kind of peeps through sometimes. Clarify the Tower in reverse. 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 Okay, yeah, like I said, that 7 of Swords in reverse. You're not getting away with anything. I feel like people feel like you're trying to be. It's not really trying to be sneaky in a bad way. I feel like you're just trying to hide your hurt, just to kind of keep peace. But at the end of the day, people are very concerned about you. People love you. People care about you, your friends, your relationships. They're concerned about the fact that you are trying to heal and cover up a lot of things on your own, and not really express your truth and express the fact that you are trying to avoid a tower moment within your life. I feel like you're needing to like really tap into your emotions, because I'm getting a lot of air energy, and this 4 of Cups is like Spirit is offering you opportunities. You have people in your life that are offering you opportunities. I'm seeing 23. Okay, so 55. People are offering you opportunities to kind of get some counseling, or to talk to people about what you're going through, but you're kind of choosing not to look at it or see it in a different way. I feel like there's a lot of you're feeling kind of bored or discontent with yourself, and you kind of try to cover that up with relationships and yeah, distracting yourself with a bunch of different relationships, okay? But Spirit is offering you this cup. I feel like you have people in your life that are trying to communicate with you and help you communicate your stresses, but you're blocking them out. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands on the top. So yeah, definitely something that you may feel like you're not happy with when it comes to your home. And I feel like you're really, especially if you're going out to parties, or you're trying to invite people over your house, or you're trying to like host something. I feel like people who are surrounding you, your friends, they notice that you probably are just doing this or drinking a lot, or you know, celebrating just to kind of ease your own pain. But people see that you're going through it, okay? People see that you're going through depression, okay? But I do see that you will be coming out of this mental conflict very soon, especially if you take that chance. Yeah, don't delay it, okay? Don't delay it. Okay, let me pull some of my cards. For pile number 2, we have Cancer. Could be a Cancer energy or Cancer in your chart. Okay, it's ruled by the moon. So yeah, you are very emotional and empathic. Could be psychic, hidden. So yeah, definitely some you're definitely protecting the things that you are hiding. Okay, you feel like you're hiding a lot of things, and people kind of pick that up on your aura, okay? But I do feel like you are very emotional and empathic, so you do take in a lot of energy on a day-to-day, and even your own. You have the 2nd house, okay, ruled by Venus and rules Taurus. Okay, we have wealth, assets, material possessions, money, resources, security. Okay, so yeah, you definitely are maybe feeling kind of insecure right now. We have Sagittarius on the bottom, Capricorn on top. Okay, let me get a random message. We have fashion. So yeah, you may try to cloak yourself in clothing and fashion. I see with this Queen of Wands, she has like this robe on, or this, what's they call it, cape, with these clouds on it. So I feel like you definitely try to cover up with your communication, and cover up, kind of dress up your situation with how you're speaking, and dress up how you talk. I feel like you kind of communicate in a different way, or try to communicate in a different way than what you normally communicate in, so that you don't sound like you're sad. And I'm telling you right now, pile number 2, people see right through you. You're not getting away with anything, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this can help you in some kind of way. Please comment down below, like this video if anything resonated, and I'm going to move on to the next pile. We have pile number 3 with lapis lazuli crystal. Pile number 3. Here's your reading. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, I'm gonna already tell you right now, pile number 3. Your aura gives off, the aura, this is interesting. Definitely getting an orange aura, yellow aura, red aura, or like that kind of color aura. Okay, I feel like you're someone who is very determined, okay, with this, yeah, with all that yellow, all this yellow. Definitely could have a yellow aura. You're someone who's definitely very determined towards your goals, and I feel like you're also someone who is not really indulging too much in the alcohol, the drugs, and stuff like that. People see that you are very focused and driven towards the things that you want, okay? I feel like you're kind of someone who's not scared to kind of cut somebody off and release somebody. I feel like your aura does give off kind of don't fuck with me vibes, because I feel like you are someone who gets a lot of people trying to compete with you. I feel like you do have this competitive aura about you, so people naturally want to compete with you, or naturally want to have conflict with you. Yeah, so you definitely are not scared to kind of release people and let go of people that are not serving you, okay? Because it's not like you're hiding, okay? It's not like you're hiding. I feel like also your aura is somewhat of an energy that kind of you grow with time, okay? You kind of take your time You're not someone who rushes things. You're not someone who trying to overindulge in like the anesthesias in life. I feel like you're someone who kind of keeps control of themselves as well. Okay, and you try your hardest not to let go of that control. But people try to I feel like people definitely try to kind of get under your skin, pile number 3, and see if you're gonna kind of break that very hard sense about you. Okay, because your aura definitely screams protected. Okay, you're very much focused, focused. Have your eye on the prize, pile number 3. Clarify the 9 of Cups in reverse. Clarify the 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the Sun. So yeah, you have a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of confidence in yourself, and you definitely don't like peer pressure. You don't like people peer pressuring you into doing anything. I feel like you definitely have a little bit of a stubborn energy, but it's in a kind of a good way when it comes to things that you want. You know what you want, you know what your desires are, and you're not really allowing anybody else to give you any to kind of rain on your parade. I feel like you have a very bright aura, so you definitely could have a yellow aura, or even close to a pure aura like white, or a lighter colored aura. Okay, that's very bright. Okay, you definitely are a very attractive person, so you definitely have a lot of confidence. Definitely someone who knows what they want. Definitely is very humble too. I do feel like that energy, that you are very humble in a sense where you don't have to brag or talk too much about who you are. Okay, I'm getting, you could be a Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. Okay, or not Aries, but like a Leo. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Leo, Taurus energy, Scorpio. Okay, clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Emperor. Yeah, so definitely that's very disciplined. Yeah, you're really releasing and letting go of anything in your past. I feel like your aura is definitely giving like, yes, I'm very determined. I'm very much in balance, or very much on my route to doing what I need to do. You have a lot of structure to you, a lot of routine. I feel like you're someone who's very dependable as well. Okay, I feel like you do take care of a lot of people, or you may have people that you are taking care of. Okay, people feel like you can take care of them. You have a very fatherly energy. Okay, I feel like you are very masculine. Okay, like that Aries energy I was getting, because I really didn't see Aries until the Emperor came out. But yeah, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify the Pentacles, 4 Pentacles in reverse. You definitely have an aura of leadership about you as well. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands and the Star card. So yeah, you're definitely not allowing anybody to come in and rain on your parade. Like you definitely have a protected aura about yourself. You're definitely someone who does not allow anybody to shit on you. Excuse me. But yeah, we have the Star card. I feel like people try to come in and try to see if you are actually really, I feel like people try to question you, or kind of test your faith, or kind of test your personality, or they kind of try to test you in general, because they feel like you could be this Emperor energy where you get kind of defensive, or this 5 of Wands energy where you get kind of defensive, or if they can penetrate your hard exterior at any given rate. I feel like you definitely, with this 10 of Wands, have a lot of responsibilities. I feel like people do see that you do take care of your business, you take care of your responsibilities, and you do kind of overwork yourself sometimes. Okay, so people do kind of get concerned with you, kind of try to pick at your buttons. But the thing is, you work, the way you work, you really stand in your power, and you sit in your structure. Okay, I feel like you're a very disciplined person. I feel like, or you're trying to get to this person, you're kind of trying to get to this goal that you are. You're very determined towards your goals, and people see that about you. Okay, yeah, because you've been in a 5 of Pentacles situation where you were probably homeless, or you were probably left out in the cold, or you were not listening to your intuition as much as you should have been, and now you're kind of done with that part of yourself. You're like, nah, I'm listening to my intuition at the first time. And I feel like people are seeing that kind of you built up this boss energy, this big boss energy with the Emperor. That's baby boss, that's that Aries energy. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely leaving people from your past behind. I'm getting with the 6 of Cups in reverse and the 4 Pentacles in reverse. Definitely not having it. Okay, you definitely not having it. Okay, that's definitely what your aura is telling people. Okay, so definitely a yellow aura. Okay, you have a lot of confidence about you, a lot of structure, a lot of discipline, a lot of Your perception of life is very much focused and clear, I'm getting as well. People see that you know what you want clearly, okay? Clarify the 5 of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, 6 of Swords. You're definitely in a very clear mental state right now. I feel like you are really moving into a clear mental state. You are leaving things that do not, leaving all of this conflict or worry or these egos clashing, people trying to compete with you, people trying to knock you off your game or trying to argue with you. You kind of really ignore that and stand in your power and keep yourself in a very clear mind state. I feel like you're someone who is very much balanced and grounded, okay? I'm getting a very much grounded energy, okay? Your aura definitely gives off that you are grounded and that you do not let people try to take away from you or try to add to you, okay? You are very much who you are. I feel like people see that you are who you say you are. Pop number 3, okay? And I'm zigging it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of my cards, get some more clarifiers for you, pile number 3. Definitely, if you are feeling my vibe, go ahead and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go down in the description box below. Email me. All of the information I have will be in the description box below, okay? Okay. So again, the signs I'm seeing are Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, Mercury. So we have intellect, intelligence, quick, neutral, mirror, communication, travel, educational capacity, brother, sister, technique, skills, divination. Yeah, so you definitely are someone who is into the esoterics, I'm getting as well. I feel like you have very much a big boss energy. You can very much negotiate very well with people. I feel like you're very mature and stable when it comes to your intellect. So you have a lot of knowledge and you're very wise, so that you're able to use this within your business endeavors or your earthly endeavors in general, okay? So people see that you are very much like this fatherly energy that's very mature, that's very dependable person, okay? Very dependable person, okay? You're dependable to the situations that deserve you to be dependable. So you definitely don't give your energy away to people who don't deserve your energy, pile number 3. Okay, and people see that about you. You're a very serious person. Okay. Can I get another card for pile number 3? It's very windy, so it's kind of hard for these cards to come out. Like, just one card. They give me 111,000. Yeah, pay attention. I'm going to just take that one. Pay attention. Now is a great time to analyze everything about your current situation. Look around and ask yourself, is this for my highest good? So you're definitely someone who definitely pays attention to people and their actions. This is like an action card. You definitely pay attention to people and how they respond to you, how they react to you, and if you don't like how they respond and react to your energy, because you have a big aura about you, like yellow, orange aura about you. So you definitely are someone who shines very bright, okay? So a lot of people are going to want to be attracted to you. A lot of people look at you. You may have a lot of people that stare at you, pile number 3, okay? And then we have side note. People will tell you their true intentions. Is let them speak and listen. Look for a clear sign. So you're definitely someone who kind of takes the first initial sign that someone is fucking you over, and you take it, you kind of walk away like it's nothing, okay? You got Virgo energy, and listen to yourself. So you definitely are someone who is very sure of themselves, very, very sure of themselves. They're very confident, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. I'm gonna get a note from you. All right, that was for the other guy. That wasn't your note. Oh, yep. Determined. I was supposed to throw that one away because that was already for somebody else. But yeah, we have determined. What did I say? What did I say? By number 3, you are very determined towards your goal. So keep up the good work. Keep going. I see you. Okay. Okay. So moving on to the last but not least pile number 4 with the black tourmaline. If you chose black tourmaline, this is your pile. What did your aura say about you? What did your aura give off about you? Pile number 4. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm already getting that your aura kind of gives off of a very very sensitive. Okay, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Your aura kind of gives off the fact that you are very sensitive. You're a very vulnerable person. Okay, I feel like you kind of come off as very emotional, okay, with this King of Cups, but you are very caring at the same time. You're someone who deeply cares and is very compassionate about others around you. You just want to really father people and kind of take care of people in a fatherly way. Okay, you don't like conflict. You don't like to address conflict as well. You're someone who has healed from a lot of heartbreak, and you are someone who doesn't like to break hearts. Okay, someone who really very much has an avoidance energy. So you avoid conflict at any cost. Pile number 4. Okay, and with the Strength card in reverse, I feel like sometimes people kind of take advantage of you because of this, because of your aura is very much I'm getting rainbow child. I'm getting someone who is very new to this earth, or someone who is very vibrant, but kind of quiet into themselves at the same time because of how emotional you are. I feel like you can be ticked off pretty quickly, or not ticked off, but kind of like you may cry a lot. I'm getting Cancer energy, okay? But yeah, you don't like conflict. You don't like to fight whatsoever, okay? So you're someone who kind of walks on eggshells around certain kind of people because you don't want them trying to take your energy, okay? I feel like you are very psychic, and you are very intuitive as well, being that you are empathic and sensitive to energy around you. So you know certain kind of people will try to take advantage of you, but at the same time, you also don't have that great of boundaries with people. So you're having a problem with holding boundaries with people, pile number 4. And people see that, okay? People see that you are very timid, and people really like to take care of you as well. I feel like your friends or your family or people around you, they like to take care of you. They like to uplift you, 444. They like to reassure you sometimes, because sometimes you feel like you're not good enough, or maybe you feel like you're not as confident as you should be, okay? I feel like you try to kind of step into your confidence, but for some reason you kind of pick up on energy of other people and kind of put yourself back into a corner, or you try to put yourself in the closet or on a shelf for some reason. I don't know why, because I see that you are very much a caring, compassionate person. You love to love people, and that's beautiful energy. So you definitely should start opening your heart and opening yourself more up to people. Just be careful, of course. I feel like you definitely have been through some things that you are releasing and letting go of, and I feel like your aura does give off a healing energy. I feel like you were very healing, natural healer, okay? And that's why people negative narcissistic people or codependent people try to latch onto your energy, because you are so healing. I'm getting even though we have the King of Cups here, I'm getting a motherly vibe. Okay, I'm getting a motherly vibe. But either way, I feel like you definitely are someone people can talk to, or you are very good at listening. Okay, you're a very good partner, okay? I feel like people feel like you would make a good, if you're a male watching, people feel like you would make a good boyfriend or a good girlfriend. People like the fact that you like to take care of people, so people will definitely feel like you would make a good spouse or a partner. Yeah, but people definitely do feel like you should speak up for yourself a little bit more as well too. So people like to do it for you. File number 4, yeah. People like to baby you. File number 4, which is cute. That's cute. Let's clarify the King of Cups. We have the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you definitely are very you could be coming from what, pile number 1? I'm not gonna say. Maybe you come from a different pile. But I definitely feel like you can have this little bit of a paranoid energy to where you don't like to open yourself up to too many people. You're very shy, very vulnerable energy, and it kind of reads in yourself. Yeah, because you don't like too much conflict. You kind of run away from conflict if you can. You try to avoid it as much as you can, so you don't get hurt or heartbroken over any relationships. I feel like you had a past relationship or a situation maybe even your parents made you feel kind of inferior. I'm picking that up for some reason. Okay, I'm also feeling you may feel self-conscious about your weight as well, but I'm getting that's what makes you attractive. I'm kidding. People like your weight. People like your fluffiness. Okay, I feel like you're yeah, needing to kind of build up some more confidence upon them before, because your aura is giving off that you are very insecure, or not very insecure, but you may be feeling a little insecure in yourself. Okay, but people still love you, and people really do see who you truly are for who you really are. But your aura, you kind of take in a lot of energy emotionally, and you kind of manifest in other ways on how you feel about yourself. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, Four of Cups. Yeah, you're very passive. Okay, I do feel like you're very passive aggressive even. Yeah, the High Priestess. So yeah, you're definitely someone who's very mysterious. You're very shy. You don't like to talk too much. You don't like to, but I feel like you have a lot of wisdom, and people know that you have a lot of wisdom. People who can get close to you, I feel like once you do allow somebody into your space, into your aura, pile number 4, people see how wise you are, how sensual you are, how caring you are, how soft you are, okay? It's that feminine energy coming through. Yeah. You definitely have a lot of feminine energy that you have. So people feel that feminine energy. That's why I was getting that motherly energy. Very sensual, very wise, but you're also very mysterious, okay? And very psychic. Like I was saying, you have a lot of intuitive abilities, and people I'm hearing some people like to use you for that, and some people really do appreciate the fact that you are able to give them advice and you're a good listener, okay? Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you definitely have a hard time deciding on whether you should allow people in your space or not. Pile number 4, because you don't like to have too much on your plate. I feel like sometimes you kind of even take in a lot of people's energy sometimes, and you end up having to juggle a lot of it, and you end up taking on too much more than what you can handle, okay, because you are so sensitive, okay? You're having to deal with your own emotional shit and deal with others' emotional shit, so be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of taking time for yourself and loving yourself, and then also finding some time to give some support to your friends and your family, okay? Okay, so clarify the Strength in reverse. Clarify the Strength in reverse. Yeah, we have the Hermit. So you're definitely someone who definitely goes within a lot, okay? With the Six of Swords, you definitely go within to yourself a lot, and it does show in your aura. You like to go into hermit sometimes. You kind of like to stay away from people or shy away from people when you're feeling kind of depressed, and you like to analyze certain situations and try to make sense of certain things around you, and that kind of leaves you looking as if you were shy or as if you don't like to talk as much. But you really is this King of Wands energy, okay? I feel like you are a natural born leader, or someone who is very much in a leadership position. I feel like with that king energy coming through, this High Priestess energy coming through, I feel like you are someone who has a large potential to be someone who is like somewhat of a figure in your community, okay? Like, I'm getting that energy of like that one, I'm not calling you a grandma, but you know, like that one grandmother that doesn't just take in her own grandkids, but the whole neighborhood's grandkids come to our house to eat and shit. And yeah, you might have had someone like that in your family, and you kind of took on their persona, okay? I'm getting that energy. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting Scorpio, could have Scorpio placements, okay? Very fixed, very secretive, controlling, creative, strong, service, purity. So yeah, you love to be of service to people, and you're very secretive. You like to, yeah, you feel very deeply. Yeah, you're a very reserved person. So yeah, your aura does give all of this off, okay? But it does also give off that you are a pure person, and that you are very much a humanitarian person. Yeah, we have move on. In order to keep moving forward and allow new things to come into your life and flow to come in and flow into your life. We must release the old that is no longer serving the version of yourself you are wanting to become. It's time to move on from the situation. So yeah, definitely right now it gives off that you are healing from something right now, but you're trying to juggle and balance it with your other situations, like having your family life and having your friend life as well. We have 4th house energy, so you definitely could have Cancer in the 4th house, or just some sort of energy in your 4th house, okay? Okay, so roots, ground, your lineage, traditions, heritage, ancestors, land, psychological roots, childhood complexes. So yeah, some things that you could have picked up from childhood. I feel like you might have been bullied from childhood, or you had someone in your life that was very much able to you were able to depend on and care for you, and that kind of like grandmother energy I'm feeling like that's coming in, or that grandfather. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you pretty much. What's this last card? Yeah, future. We have the word future. So definitely you definitely are someone who can look into the future, and definitely someone who can foresee the future as well. So you might get a lot of dreams. That Scorpio came out, yeah, very psychic, very intuitive emotionally as well. So you can definitely pick up on other people's emotions, pile number 4. So be careful in picking up other people's emotions that are not yours, okay? Because I feel like you take those insecurities in, you take other people's insecurities, you take other people's emotions, and you I feel like you transmute them. And I feel like you kind of do that, you do that, you transmute that energy. It took you some time over time from childhood to learn how to really do this, but I see that you were doing it very well now, and you're coming into your power, and I fucks with it. Okay. Yeah, and the fact that you did pick Black Tourmaline, you're definitely needing to learn how to protect your energy a lot more and keep yourself in case. So this is what you're learning. That's what your aura is kind of giving off right now. Pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. If anything resonates, like it, comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me if you like a personal reading. All of the information will be in the description box below. Okay?